Right.
Well, the science is, when he was little, I don't know if he really, remembers that like that. But I was developing him to play baseball, which means play all 9 positions. He knows how to play all 9 positions. What he focused on later on was other things, you know what I mean? Was something else, you know what I mean? If he focused more on shortstop, the second, and an outfield, but he knows how to play every position, knowing the game. You know
well, because I'm not a big baseball head, so the 9 positions, like
that's mathematics, guys.
I didn't know there was 9 positions.
And the field is called a diamond.
Right.
So it's mathematics, you know what I mean? So it was easy, you know what I mean, to kind of explain the game to him and help him to get better. Like for instance, a ball is hit on the ground and the shortstop is coming. He makes the play only because he took the right angle towards the ball. Again, math. So the approach, you know what I mean? You teach the math that it's an angle. Look at the angle. Where is that ball going to be, and how are you going to get to it before it gets to that point? What angle now have you made, to get to the ball? So teaching it through math. Showing how it has a correlation to math.
Do you think of it in a mathematical way, or do you think about it as is it more instinctual?
Instinct. Yeah. I feel like at least my brain is wired that way. Like to know how fast I have to go to get to the ball, or like where I have to go.
Now, this is a bill that we had the other night, right? You and I.
Okay.
Right? When you have knowledge of self, and then you have children, you reconstruct your DNA.
Right, absolutely.
So what you did to learn something became a part of the seed.
Right.
So this is why he's able to say it's kind of instinctual.
It's in him.
It's in me. And this is the other reason that, me and, I might say at times that God sandbags.
God, when you
just
said
do
that,
enough, just to do it. You know what I mean?
Because I remember you mentioned that, God, that's something that I totally relate to. I actually go back into my own history and recognize when I was sandbagging.
You tell everybody else that you gave it 100%.
Oh yeah, I mean, but it looked like it. It
looks like
it. It looked like it because that's all that really that count. I mean, are you familiar with this term, sandbagging?
Yeah.
What does sandbagging mean to you?
Just like holding back and like knowing you can do more and not doing it.
Now, I mean, one of my biggest examples of that was my spelling test. My mother would tell me to study all week. I didn't. Until Thursday, I decided that I wanted to look at the paper now, and then on Friday I take the test. I'm getting 100, so it was like, why do much more when? And she's like, oh, you can do much better. In my mind, what is much better than 100?
Can you relate to that story? Can you relate to that? Yeah, and not just not just in baseball, or you talking about the classrooms, it a lot of the stuff comes so easy to him that he doesn't put forth that great effort, to cement it, you know what I'm saying?
Well, do you think that you sandbag?
Not purposely, but I feel like, I don't know.
What do you mean not purposely?
Like, I mean,
was you saying you do, but do. Not purposely?
Yeah, but like, I mean,
you're conscious of it, but you're still saying you're conscious of it, but
it works.
But that's the purpose. I mean, that's sandbagging. Like you said, it works. It works. So it's, I mean, you don't think that it could be more? You're not interested in more, or?
I don't know. I just feel like it's easier to just cruise.
Just cruise.
If Mecca did this.